Hello, a great welcome from me and welcome to my slides on Canva to introduce about myself. And I believe this is very good reference for you in the case that you could like to make the reference in my profile on Upwork. Very quick introduction about myself. I'm a professional executive assistant and also data entry specialist. Especially, I have more than 10 years experience in the project management and also especially in the retail industry. I used to work in the multinational companies like Panasonic or Lotte Mart, and also some of the startups in Vietnam, that's a Tiki or On Point. And currently, I working as the executive assistant in the company in Canada here with a VIP shop product. And I have experience to manage up to more than 200 suppliers and the key clients, as well as a portfolio of more than 3,000 items. And I already support the business to grow and as well as expanding their profit and sales with more than 200% in just 2 months of launching the new items. And also, I used to manage more than 30 product development and administrative projects at the same time. And I work usually more closely with the high level and diverse business professionals. So, as a skilled and reliable virtual assistant, I help the business to overcome their administrative challenges, such as the inefficient workflows and as well as the lack of reliable support. So, with the strong communication skills and fluency in both English and Vietnamese, as well as the strong proficiencies in the Microsoft Office, Dropbox, or Excel, PowerPoint, and Canva, together with a commitment, I highly confident that I can deliver very high quality work in a committed timeline. So here is some of my main skill based on your concerns. So the first of all, about the task management, usually I leverage the matrix in the urgency and importance, which is the Eisenhower matrix to manage the tasks. So whatever the task is urgent or important, I'm going to make the prioritize on that task. And for the task which is not important but urgent, I'm going to delegate to the other team or the other members to manage that. And for the tasks that are unurgent and unimportant, I will not really prioritize that, and it will be at the end of my list. And for the task which is unurgent but it's really important, I'm going to make the schedule and work maybe on in the discussion or a one-on-one discussion with my direct managers to figure out the timeline as well as the step to finish it. As you can see on the screen here, I usually utilize the Google Calendar or Asana to help me to create the to-do list or to make the schedule on the prioritized tasks based on the deadlines and importance. And for the feedback and improvement, usually I consider the feedback as a very important part in the creative process because it helped me to reflect on my results and the process and then try to figure out the most efficient way to finish the task. So usually at the beginning, I will make the time to really understand about the requirement and the vision as well the goals of the task. And I try to ask as many clarifying questions as possible and implement changes thoughtfully to ensure that they are aligned with the overall visions. And you can see here in the loop about the continuous feedback loop. So the first on, we're going to sit down with the manager or the director to assess about like what's the requirement or what's the goals, the long and short term, and then we're going to modify our plan according to that, and we do conduct the plan and then put into action. And then we usually have the frequent review, maybe bi-weekly or monthly, to see whether we go in the right direction or is it the wrong direction, and then we do the adjustment. So that is a very great learning opportunities to really refine the skills and deliver the better results. About the problem solving skill, well, I would like to tell you a very story about when I entered into VIB and start to manage the product development projects. So those are the new projects that is handover from the sales team, and actually at that moment, all of the projects is like a mess up, and there is no very clear process or details to get the handover from the sales team. So my solution is that um, because there's no clear information or no tracking information for all of the projects up to 20 projects at the same time. So the solution at that time is that I try to involve the sales team into the communication with the customer to have clarify on the spot on the blind spots as well as some of the unclear points so that we can together work together as a team to figure out it together. And also I try to create a standard process with the consultation or the input from the sales team to finalize on which is efficient way to work with that project. And the most important thing here is um, our team or myself try to be the owner of all of the handover projects with very proactive involvement. So you can see on the screen here with the picture. So this is the process for the new product development that I already created, but based on the handover and based on the consultation from the sales team, and as well as proactive involvement into the working process with the customer to identify the process. So the next thing is I think the most important thing is all of the career pathway is always stay updated with all of the new trends. So how we can update it on that. So I usually subscribe or follow on the blogs or podcasts or industry leaders, especially in the retail industry or the e-commerce industry on the platform like LinkedIn, or stay informed about emerging trends. And also I use it subscribing to some of the channel, digital marketing channel like DMI or AMA, and I become their members, the registered member, or some of the canvas update for the most trending designs. And those things will keep me aware of the new tools as well the best practices, right? And also the last thing, I usually participate in the webinars or any online courses that help me to gain the new skill, for example like Coursera or Udemy, Outability. So here you can see some of the example of my portfolio. So the first thing you can see on the picture here is some of the dashboard that I used to build for the marketing management as well the key account and the client management on the sales figure and the quality of the product that's selling per month or per year. This is the next portfolio you can see here is some of the meeting minutes that I use to support in the role of the executive assistant. And also on the right hand side, you can see that is some kind of the Canva design that I'm trying to leverage the brand guideline and to have the materials to have the like the product introduction to the customer. Okay, and in this slide, you're going to see the portfolio of some of my Facebook posts or Instagram posts that I used to do for the Best Royal Company, which is an immigration company, by introducing some of the immigration program or the benefits and some of the investor visa, how to apply, and the information to contact our company here. And on the left-hand side, you will see another testimonials, like some of the successful case from our client that we do the marketing on the social media. And on the right-hand side, that is my marketing strategy plan, how we gonna to conduct the short-term as well long-term, how we gonna to enhance engagement from the customer from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and stage 4. And finally, here is example of a video that I make to introduce about the service of our immigration company that you can just make the reference. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so hope that you will like this video. All right. So in order to keep our connections as well as keep updated on the projects that you maybe you will need my help in the future, just connect me directly in Upwork profile. I put the link here, and just message me in inbox, and I will try to answer you as well. Keep connected as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your time in watching this video, and I really appreciate your time, and thank you for your cooperation. Thank you.